Hello everyone. Today we continue the extraordinary story from Y, a young woman of the Hmong people in the far north of Vietnam. As I mentioned last week, Y comes from a very poor area of the world where persecution of Christians is extreme. We heard last week about some of the trials and traumas that Y has experienced in her life, and also of the miracle of joy in the birth of a perfect baby, her second son, after the doctors had said that there was no hope for him and that she must have an abortion. During these challenging times of her life, Y prayed to God to set her free of the fears that she was experiencing. She had a heart's desire to attend a Bible class. One day, someone visited her church and read out a letter requesting the church send one lady to a Bible class in Hanoi. She knew in her heart this was for her, but unfortunately she didn't meet the qualifications that were being made. The person needed to be a church leader, such as a pastor's wife. The church initially selected 2 ladies who satisfied requirements, but Y still cried out in her heart, "Lord, can I go?" Then the 2 ladies both recommended that Y should go. The church agreed to send her to Hanoi to study the Bible. At the Bible college, she did not understand what was being taught and looked very sad. But God's plan was to restore Y during this time. A pastor's wife met Y at the college and they began to talk. After a while, Y shared her whole story with the pastor's wife, including the trauma of losing 2 unborn babies, one through abortion on account of extreme abnormalities. As she did so, the burdens were lifted and she felt a brand new person. Her classmates all noticed. Her transformation was obvious to everyone. When she got home after the 3-week course, she went straight into serving the church and became a leader of the women's fellowship. There are 70 women in the group. Both Y and her husband now study at an Alliance College in Thailand. Looking back, Y says, "I've really been blessed. I've really been blessed." At the end of our time together, I asked Y what was her most pressing need. She said that her most pressing need was for wisdom and boldness in her witness to bring people to Christ. Wisdom and boldness in her witness to bring people to Christ. I've thought about this ever since. I was expecting her to say something like, the most pressing need is getting a phone that works, or perhaps getting a new motorbike that we can get around on. But no, she said that her most pressing need is for wisdom and boldness in her witness. What would you say if someone asked you what your most pressing need was? The purpose of this video series is to encourage us all to tell our stories and the difference that Jesus makes in our lives. In telling her story, this young woman from the Hmong people of Vietnam has shown us something special. Facing the threat of terrible persecution, her top priority is telling people about Jesus. He's made such a difference in her life. That's the end of this series for the time being. We hope to resume in a few weeks' time. See you then. God bless you. Bye.